Welcome back to another episode of Grizzly Books True Crime. In this one, we're going to be looking at the after party that Travis Scott attended at Dave and Buster's after the Astroworld crowd rush tragedy. So it appears as if he really didn't know at that point that 8 people had died. So there's a real communication problem going on here in this whole thing. Anyway, let's get started. Thank you so much for joining me and being here, Grizzlies. If you're not an OG yet, an original Grizzly, please do subscribe and hit the bell so you get all things Grizzly Books True Crime. When I started covering this, I did not know that this would turn into an FBI criminal investigation, but damn, it is true crime now. It really is. So Travis Scott was said to be partying at Dave and Buster's after the Astroworld crowd rush when he found out people died. So already at 9:38 p.m., a mass casualty event was declared at the concert. Travis Scott continued to play until 10:10, and during the last bit of his set playlist, Drake was also on stage, and they did a performance together. And then Drake left, and then Travis Scott left, and he said, bye-bye, see y'all, thanks so much, or love y'all, whatever, and ran off the stage, and then they went to an after party. Now, there are a few people like Dave and Buster's Houston, but I like map time, so I'm like, which one? So I tried to find the most logical one. There were 2 options, because there's at least 3 Dave and Buster's in Houston, and I couldn't find the exact address of which one they went to, but we'll look at that in a moment. Let's just see what happened here. They say Travis Scott was said to be partying at Dave and Buster's in Houston when he found out people had died in the Astroworld crowd crash, according to reports by TMZ and ABC 13. TMZ cited sources close to the rapper as saying Scott was unaware before leaving the concert that 8 people had died and hundreds more were injured there. One source told the outlet that Scott left the party immediately upon learning of the deaths. Travis didn't know the severity of the situation when he arrived at the party as far as timing. This remains consistent with the fact that no one, including the police, had publicly confirmed the gravity of the events that had taken place. Interesting. Sources told the Houston outlet, ABC 13, that Scott left the party sometime on Saturday morning. So it means, the concert ended at 10:10, which means if he left the party sometime on Saturday morning, he partied for a good few hours. The thing is responsibility. That's what comes up, because with everything, even just having a YouTube channel, it comes with a lot of responsibility, right? When I was an airline pilot, that comes with a lot of responsibility. You literally have people's lives in your hands, right? So I feel like if you're an artist with this type of fandom, people that would absolutely do anything for you, that comes with some huge responsibility. So to have a really cool concert and then just leave, unfortunately, it's like the captain abandoning the ship, you know what I mean? And then be like, I don't know. But you have to know, because you're the captain on the ship. You're steering the ship. You know what I mean? Man, responsibility. So maybe this could be a message to all artists, celebrities, actually just all creators, all human beings, really. Take up your responsibility, whatever it is. If you're a dad, be a responsible dad. If you're a mom, be a responsible mom. If you are in, it doesn't matter which industry, but the larger the crowd, the more responsible you have to take on. That's just how it works, right? So if you have millions upon millions of fans and you're going to have a concert and you know that it's post lockdown, you got to be careful. Rather limit your numbers and limit that cash grab. Ease into it. I know everyone gets all excited, but this is an adult male. You're the adult in the room, dude. You got to do this responsibly. So they say the party was a pre-scheduled event hosted by the rapper Drake, who was a surprise guest at the Astroworld Music Festival and was also said to be unaware of what had unfolded. The Sun also reported, citing a source, that the party at Dave and Buster's was low-key. The newspaper also reported that its source said Scott left after he was told of the severity of the situation. I mean, he has to, even for PR, right? Sorry, this was getting itchy here. And I've got like a little bug flying around here. So don't mind him. His name is Freddy, shall we call him? Everyone knew people died, but it wasn't taken that seriously because some thought it was drug deaths. They didn't realize. Whoa, well, I mean, it still could turn out to be, seeing as someone is running around, or people running around with injections, injecting opioids into people, and people were given Narcan to bring them back to life, to help them overdose. That's quite scary to think of, which is why the FBI is now involved in this criminal investigation to, obviously, they're all going to be, the coroners will be conducting autopsies to figure out how people died and of what, and was it really crowd crash and asphyxiation? Or was it overdoses? This is terrible. This is a terrible, terrible story. They say Drake broke his silence on Tuesday's Instagram post, saying, "I've spent the past few days trying to wrap my mind around this devastating tragedy. My heart is broken for the families and friends of those who lost their lives and for anyone who is suffering." Scott also said he was absolutely devastated by what took place and that he was cooperating with authorities. Concert goers have filed at least 17 lawsuits alleging that Scott and the concert promoter Live Nation were responsible for the deadly crowd surge. Among them is the family of a 9-year-old boy, Ezra, who's in a coma after he fell off his father's shoulders and was trampled. The Houston Police Department, Dave & Buster's, and representatives for Travis Scott did not immediately respond to requests for comments for the story. And now, you know what time it is. It's map time. Okay, I'm with you. So I typed in here Astrodome, Houston, Texas, and Dave & Buster's. So if you see here, wait, can you even see? Dave & Buster's. Let's take my logo off for a second. Dave & Buster's. Look, there's 3 options. So this is not it. So if we look at this one, I mean, it could have been there. That just seemed like it could have been too far. Not sure. Then there's this one. There's that one, which it could have actually been. And there's this one. I wonder what makes me believe that it's that one. But I'm like, yeah, that's the one. But yeah, there are 3 of them around. So let's look at the 2 most likely options, which would be this. This is what? 12.9 miles? Oh, my bad. Okay, let's go here. Dave & Buster's. Let's see what's going on here. Are they fitness? Dave & Buster's. I don't know. If you know, please let me know in the comments which one you think it is. Let's just look at the other one quickly, which is this one. But this is at a mall. That's why I thought it's not this one. This is at a mall. I don't think they're going to a mall. Like, damn, like someone with this amount of fans, they're not going to a mall. So that is why this one seemed like it could have been a little too far, but I'm not sure. We can go there too. We can go there. I mean, maybe this is the most likely one. I'm speculating now which one it is, but let's look what's here. This one is a little bit more isolated, right? It could have actually been this one, the Black Bear Diner. Wow. Gut feel, which one do you think it is? Which one do you think it is? I just wanted to show you on the map, like where they all are. So there's that one. Let's just zoom out. I'm going from Astrodome here. I mean, we could also make this sure this is NRG Park. Northwood, okay. I'm just looking. Which one do you think it is? That one is actually quite likely. It's much more isolated than the others. Definitely, it could be this one. Or, I'm going with that one or this one. Yes. Let's see what's around here. This is actually also too busy. What do you think? Dave & Buster's, Escape It Houston, Warehouse, Van Gogh, The Immersive Experience, Edwards Cinema. This looks too busy for me. So what do you think? I'm thinking if it's Drake that was hosting it, I'm gonna go with this one. Okay, you let me know if you agree with this in the comments below. If you actually know which one it is, let me know. But let's go with this one. So that would be 39.5 miles. I mean, it's a 41-minute drive. What do you think? What do you think? Which means they would have gotten there at like 11, right? Interesting. Let's quickly put this off. Oh, hi. Hi, island. And let's just say, where does he live? Travis Scott's house in Los Angeles. Where exactly? Oh, damn. Okay, we're opening lots of things. Can you give us the address, people? Yes, we want to view a larger map. Oh, okay. Oh, yes, okay. Oh, let's do map time. Wait. Man, they were just there. Hold on. Travis Scott's house. Then we go close this one quickly and say, this is the house. Use, oh, view a larger map there. Okay, so this is the home. So let's do that. So from here, so Brentwood, it says that. Now let's go here to Astrodome, actually NRG Park. And let's compare some maps, shall we? What? No, man. Oh, he does live in California. I'm being so dumb right now. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. He lives in California, of course. So where was he staying around here? Where was he staying? That's what we need to know. That's the next question. Hold on. I'm not even... Normally I would restart filming the video, but I'm like, it's okay. I can have a blonde moment here and there. So let's say Travis Scott. Where... Obviously, they live in California. Travis Scott. Where was he staying in Houston? Yes. Where's his Houston home? That's what we want to know. Where does Travis Scott live? Go inside his yacht-inspired Los Angeles palace. We don't want that one. He's Houston born. Beverly Hills, California. Yep, damn, he's really got a huge house in California. Have you seen this thing? Oh my goodness. Beverly Hills, Houston. Well, it's true that Travis Scott purchased a property in his native Houston in 2016. It was never meant for himself. It was actually a Christmas gift to his parents. In a video recording posted to his social media, Scott captured the moment he presented the home to his family. They were completely shocked by just how gorgeous the place was. There isn't much in the way of details regarding his parents' new digs. What we've been able to uncover is that the two-story residence features marble flooring, tall beam ceilings, an arcade, a spacious outdoor covered patio, a stunning lagoon-style swimming pool with a waterfall and surrounding palm trees. Right, so I still want to know, where in Houston does he live? And you know why I want to know. We'll go back to this map. That's where I think they would have gone. Doesn't really matter. For some of you, like, why are you focusing on this? I just do. I do map time. I like to see, where did they go? And here's also hotels here. Hyatt, House, the Woodlands. I don't know where they would have stayed. If you know where Drake and them would have stayed, or where Drake lives, or anyone, let me know. I just really want to report on the fact that he did go to an after party after this event, and that really it either wasn't communicated or it was ignored that 8 people had died. They're saying that, oh, well, we thought it was from drug overdoses, but still, dude. Wow. That's scary. What do you think? That is so scary. Here's Drake on stage with him. Wow. This was Drake's post champagne puppy on Instagram. So yeah, thank you so much for watching that with me. It is... What a horrible turn of events, right? And obviously, hindsight is the best sight. It just really feels like that crowd was so packed. It was so packed that it was inevitable that people were going to get injured, trampled, and possibly die. And how scary is it that the safety briefing said that they should be using the code word Smurfs for any potential deceased people? I mean, that's just horrendous to use that type of code word. Let me know what you think. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not yet subscribed, please do subscribe. It's free. Hit the bell so you get all things Grizzly Books True Crime. And speaking of which, when I had the island in the background there, it actually just reminded me that one thing I'm finding confusing is continuing on with reading the Chris Watts document, because it's a bit awkward now based on what I do on this channel now and how things have evolved. And you know the feeling when you've done something in the past, right? And you want to keep that going. But then things evolve, and then it's like forcing it when you continue to do that. So what I realized is there's a lot of other channels that read every single page of that discovery document. So I hope you will enjoy that with them. Let me know what you think. I'm sorry. I don't mean to disappoint anyone. I know that at least 500 OGs were here for that, right? But it's so, like a lot of people say, whenever I upload a Chris Watts discovery document part video, people say, this is old news. Like, why are you spending your time doing this? Like, what is going on? Like, hello, what about Cleo Smith? What are the updates on that? What are the updates of Astroworld? What are the updates on Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie? What are the updates on the cases that you're covering now? And I mean, I can't deny that sometimes, of course, if I'm spending an hour or two filming something, looking at a document in hindsight, which other people have already done, you know what I mean? It kind of feels like I need to invest all my time in cases that are ongoing now, that are happening, that could actually help. So covering some of these missing persons cases, like the case of Daniel Robinson, who is still missing. Covering that case means a lot to me, because I know that if I can help to spread information, it can have an impact. And Grizzlies, you've done so well. You've gone there and signed the petition. You've donated to the GoFundMe. You have sent supportive messages to David Robinson, Daniel's father, things like that. That's really meaningful work for me. So I want to keep doing that. And when I started this channel, see, this is my hindsight now. When I started this channel, I didn't know that I would have the courage to cover something that is ongoing and unfolding. Normally, I used to have too much anxiety to do something like that. But I was challenging myself to be like, get on board, you can do it. And I really have to encourage myself every day to say, it's okay, you can do this. Like, just cover what you can. People want to hear what you got to say. So say what you want to say based on what you see in the events that are unfolding before your very eyes. So that's what I'm doing. And you know that there's been a bit of a battle going on of like, I'm not a news reporter, stop calling me that. But I am a little bit now, aren't I? My channel's changed a lot. I'm kind of an anchor woman now. And I really enjoy it. That's the great thing. I really enjoy it. But I'm really, really sorry to those of you who are so invested in the Chris Watts case. I mean, so was I. I was so invested in the case. I always look at content for that case, but there's channels dedicated to that case. So I really hope that you will go and check them out. I will find the names of ones that I would highly recommend, but they went through the whole document, every page, as I've been doing. So I think I've got to use my time, my energy, and my resources to have as much as an impact as possible, as much of an impact as possible in missing persons cases, in ongoing news, and things like that. So let me know in the comments below if you support my decision. I would really appreciate your encouragement. And I really appreciate you being here for every video, for all your comments, your likes, your support, for being an OG and original Grizzly and getting me to this place. I mean, damn, like YouTube, it's an interesting journey. You can never really plan for exactly how it's going to go. I've always wanted to be on YouTube, but I'm like, wow, like it's been, even though I've studied so many things about it, meaning research things and watch things and, you know, watched a lot of apology videos and things, wow, of other channels. For instance, I see now Shane Dawson is back and I'm like, oh, oh, after like 2 years of being silent, that's interesting to watch, you know. I know that's not true crime, very aware, but it's like very interesting watching people on YouTube, right? And now it's so unbelievable that I'm also on YouTube, but it is a moving thing. It's something you have to go with the flow. That's what I'm basically saying. So to force, no, I only do really old cases and like really solved cases in this, it's like forcing the issue. So I'm gonna do what I've been doing in the last 2 months or so. My channel's only like 4 months old, so thank you so much. If you do understand, if you are upset, I'm very, very sorry. I hope to see you back soon. Thank you for watching. Stay safe.